Hello, we're live. I'm early. um, because I was like, I'm starting the whole stream early, so I might as well be even earlier. Um, Hi Shannon. I see Shannon's here in the chat. Oh, there's already 6 people. Oh gosh, jump scared. I didn't think there would be that many people here because I know that it's just earlier than I usually do, but I know that other people are. Oh geez, that's shaking. I need to stop shaking my leg. Okay. Other people are probably in like later time zones too. So I was like, oh, maybe more like sort of new faces will show up. What on earth is happening? Oh my gosh. My monitor is giving me did it disconnect? I don't know. Oh my god. It's like it's not. Why is it not working? Just relax. Okay. I need to get a new dongle this weekend, which is annoying because I'm trying to not spend money. And then every single time I'm trying not to spend money, I have to go and spend money. So it's very annoying. But thankfully, there's a store by my house that sells literally everything for cheap because they don't like inflate the prices. So I will go this weekend and get a new dongle because it's driving me nuts. I've been working at my desk, which is literally where I am right now, obviously. And like my keyboard is like lagging. My mouse is, I can't. I have to get a new dongle. This thing's like 4 years old. It's sucked the whole time. So 11 people are here. Sorry, we're talking about my dongle and that I'm early. Um, oh, okay. Well, see, yeah, people with a later time zone probably are having a better time. I'm just getting a text on Slack. I'm gonna close Slack right now so I don't get the notifications. Anyways, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Um, can you tell that I've had like a long week? I have been working stupid hours and it's my fault. I don't actually work that many hours in a week. I only work 20 hours. That's what I'm contracted for the summer. My problem is like I have a disability that is actually acting like a disability and I'm like shocked. Like, "Whoa, no way. Not me having like executive dysfunction, which is, a part of my disability." So I'm not starting like work early enough. And then when I do, like I just start getting jilted, like for some reason. Anyway, I'm struggling to like sit down and just sort of like work for like an extended period of time. And I kind of want to get used to that because that's sort of like a routine. I just have been out of routine for like a year or whatever. Even though like I do things during the day when I was unemployed, it's just not the same with like the routine or whatever. So trying to get back into it has been tough. So the last 3 days, I've been getting up at like 7 and then working till 10. Not that I'm actually working at that time, but like I'm in more messages. Go away, Slack. But that I have been like I feel like I'm in work mode. Like my autism, I'm like, I'm in work mode now. Let me move into work mode so that I don't leave it from like 7 to 10 or whatever. So I'm tired. But I'll fix it next week. I just need to basically start earlier and it'll be fine. Um, anyway, enough about that. Hi, T-Frog. I like this name. Hi, Atlantis Talamantes. I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, Stein. Hi, Guada. I hope I'm saying right. Hi, Tierra. Going to warm up noodles in a pot because I don't have a microwave. What kind of noodles? I'm so bad at working. I'm a procrastination girly all the way. Yeah, I think I'm just like having an issue with sort of like I'm getting everything done, by the way. Like I think I'm doing a good job. I hope like I love my job. And it's not that's not the problem. I absolutely love what I'm doing. I love everything about it. It's just like I've been struggling to like actually start. I think I need to like write down instructions for myself so that I can have them like in front of me like at all times pretty much. Anyways, um more notifications. I don't know how to turn those off. Sorry. um oh, you were far back in the stream like to stuff. I was like, yeah, I have a tendency to just like ramble for like 45 minutes and then I'll be really behind on comments. So then I might have to ask you to give me context again. But usually I just read the comments anyway. And I'm like, I feel like I know the context on this. Hello, a bat. I I love that. How's everyone doing? Like I said, I'm doing very well. Like it's my second week of like work, like actually. And I like I said, I love it. I work from home. I work remotely. And so like I think that's an issue for me. I think I need to get out of the house and then I will focus. So next week I might go and work at the library more. It's just like I have my whole desk set up here. And so I don't really want to work on my I think if I bring my mouse with me, actually, no, it'll be fine. Because what I could do is I can bring my mouse with me and I have like portable stand or something that I can bring with me. And if I bring my keyboard, then it won't be such, it'll be better if I do that. And then I'll probably be able to actually like, yeah, anyways. This is not an interesting conversation. I'm so sorry. My mom was giving me advice, and I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then my sister was literally gave me the exact same advice. Like they both know exactly what to do, and I was like, "I have to fix this." Hi, Reese. We're talking about my inability to sort of like start work on time. Like not on time. It doesn't matter when I work. I control my own hours. But like the thing is, I don't like I don't think that it's a good idea for me to keep working till 10 p.m. when I'm waking up so early. I'm just waking up out of stress. I think I need to increase my medication dose. Low key. I need to make an appointment with my doctor. I was supposed to do that yesterday. Oh god. Okay, I'm all over the place. Um, anyway, so I'm not sleeping that well anymore. I was sleeping very good for a while and then now it's like it sucks. So I need to fix that because now I'm just tired. Hi Miko. We're talking about my employment. Hello. I'm so excited to see new people. Excited to see one of these a time I can join. I'm excited that I'm doing one a little bit earlier. I have to work today just a little bit more. I have a couple hours left. I think I have like an hour and a half left. It's not a big deal. Um, and so I was like, I think I'm going thrifting this evening. And so I was like, you know me, and I'm like not gonna get anything done at the proper time. So if I do it earlier, like the stream earlier, I'll be able to get that hour done. But typically they will probably be in that afternoon because it kind of works better for me. Though this time is not bad. I did get like my timer, hold on. I got over an hour of work done already. So, you know what? Maybe if I start doing 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock streams, that might have to like, should I do streams every day? If I did streams every day, I would be really on top of my work because it gives me something that like I have to do it. Anyway, my brain is driving me nuts. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Oh, it was like Barbie. I mean, cleaning the bathroom is fun too. It's okay. You're not late. I'm just rambling. I was early, also. It just started 3 minutes ago officially. So do streams every day. I could start doing a couple more a week if I feel like it might help me stay on track. It might actually, because I did start a lot earlier today because I was like, I have a stream. So, anyways. So that's what I'm up to. What have you guys been writing? I have not been writing anything because I'm trying to give myself sort of like some grace in this transitional period of me like being employed or whatever. Um what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Oh, writing. It's like not even important. I can't even remember what I've been writing. I'm just in the same spot. It's on this ground. The last two streams I've written like nothing. Like nothing, like literally nothing. Because I just felt like it. I made an error by writing 30K in April and I haven't recovered. So now I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. I kind of checked out of some of this ground. Like it's pretty much like toward the end, even though I have like a lot left to write. I'm like, it's mentally done. So I had a lot of fun writing it. I'm like, I can move on. But I've been thinking of novelizing Changing States, which for people who are maybe not familiar, is a novella I wrote last year. Hi, Kay. Hi, Rachel and everyone. I'm thinking about getting a Kindle Scribe because paper is too much for me sensory-wise, but my iPad has too many distracting and also overwhelming features. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, if a Kindle would help you focus. I don't have a Kindle. I usually just read on my phone if I'm reading ebooks. But yeah, I didn't think about sensory issues. Yeah, it might be helpful if you have something that isn't like it doesn't have the texture. Writing fan fiction. Okay, that's awesome. A bat is 35K into a draft when I'm a really slow writer. Oh, well, that's a good solid chunk into a draft. I depending on what I'm writing, I feel like I can write either really quickly or really slowly. I can never tell. Working on draft 6 of my YouTube series and also thinking of turning into a novel so I can expand on certain ideas. I'm just realizing that you literally have a YouTube, like your name is literally like you have a YouTube account. I'm just realizing this now and I haven't looked it up. What is wrong with me? Hold on, I'm looking you up right now. I'm so sorry. That might be like putting you on the spot. YouTube series. Let's check it out. Well, I'll have to watch some of your videos. I'm sorry. I did not think about doing that before. Well, good luck with the YouTube series. That's so cool. Agree with more streaming. Maybe when you're planning on a long writing session, you can go live so we can write with you. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm just so like random with writing lately that it's hard, but I didn't think about actually doing them when I actually feel like I need to do writing because a lot of the times the streams are sort of like I think a social space and then I do some writing. But I haven't thought about actually just like kind of getting on and just like doing it kind of like a co-working session. That could be fun. Well, I feel good about this then, Reese. I'm not the only one writing nothing. That's fine. Listen, sometimes we have our moments, and this is my moment. Okay. I wrote enough already for the year. I'm like, if I write nothing else this year, it's fine. I've written like I don't know, like 70,000 words. I'm good. I don't need to write more than that. I could end the year here. But anyway, I love seeing Cleanness mentioned in the chat. I listened to Cleanness because of your recommendation. Its cadence reminded me a lot of you reading your work. That's cool. Really cool to see that influence. Well, that makes me so happy to hear. Yeah, I love Garth Greenwell's writing, and it's funny because obviously I didn't read Cleanness until August of 2023. So I had already written a body back. I'd already written Hallowed Bodies. So what sort of really got the influence was Changing States. But it's crazy because I think when you find influences from your writing, like it can be fun because you can go back to your old writing and even before you found that influence, you can kind of see, how your style was in line with the thing that you saw as an influence. That happened to me with Hannibal. I remember when I watched Hannibal, like, I don't know, couple chapters into Feeding Habits, but even before watching it, I was like, oh, this is the same vibe as Hannibal. So it's kind of weird, even though it's like, it came after, but it's interesting because when you find like, I don't know, when you find an inspiration, it can be like, oh, this makes sense because my old work really seems in line with this inspiration. Yeah, I loved Garth Greenwell, like the author himself narrated Cleanness. So that's why I think there's an extra special cadence to it because like he's literally reading it the way that he would read it. And I think it's cool. Going to work on my GCSE speech for Monday, probably. Oh, okay. That's cool. Speeches. Just got 1K into my draft as telekinetic guy. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. Tiara posts vlogs. I love vlogs. So I will check out your channel. 3 years on YouTube anniversary tomorrow for you. Oh my gosh, congrats, Shannon. That's awesome. I love celebrating anniversaries and like birthdays and stuff. Like those are, I don't know, it's like a big deal for me whenever there's like dates or whatever. So it's like really exciting that that you have it 3 years. That's so awesome. Hi, is it Malin? Let me know. The series is going to be on a different channel. It's called Darling Days. Hopefully it'll be up by October. Awesome. That sounds cool. I'm happy to see new faces because, I usually do them in the afternoon. It's kind of like the weirdest time I choose to do the streams. I'm surprised that people come to the times that I do the streams because I don't do them when work has ended and I don't do them when people have like a lunch break. So I don't know why I'm choosing that time. It's just like the time of day that usually works better for me. But I'm happy that people are here. And honestly, this time doesn't not work well for me. It works fine. So I can do more streams at this time too. Stein says, I have way too many projects. My brain's just all over the place right now. I want to work on something. But yeah, I feel that. My brain's all over the place. And then I'm working so late that like I'm just tired. And I've been running still. Actually, my 5K will be next week. Honestly, I kind of slacked on running though this week. So it might be the week after. I might just take a little more time to rest before I actually try the 5K. And because of that, like running has been my like hobby of choice after work. I don't have time to write. And also, like, I'm tired. I don't want to write when I'm tired. Ooh, 24. I'll be 24 next year. 25. Okay. Well, we're all close in age. Malin? Am I saying that right? It's a pen name though, so I'm not precious. Ah, it's okay. I always try to I always ask people like if I don't know if you've been on the stream before ever, but I always have to ask people to because I try to get it right. Um Ooh, okay. I don't know this actress, so maybe if I look it up, I will hear the pronunciation and I can be sure I'm saying it right. No, this is super funny working so late because you're a singer. The song stuck in my head. So this is so funny because my sister has all she sings a lot and is loud in the house 24/7. I don't know if she's here because she probably forgot that I was streaming. And so I don't think that she'll be here for me to say this, which is good. But she usually makes a lot of noise in the house. And so we're always saying, like, like you're working late because you're a singer or whatever. And so the last 3 days, I'm like, I'm working late because I have autism because like I've been struggling to like actually like I don't know. The executive dysfunction is executive dysfunctioning, and so that's so funny that you said that because that's literally what I've been saying the last couple days. That's so funny. Does it usually? I don't think it lets you add people. Does it? I don't know. I don't think it does. Hmm. Um, this is true. I think I've seen somebody do this on Instagram already. Hi, Rylan. Finished my short story yesterday, and I feel like a god. Oh, I love the day after I finish a short story. I do feel like a god. That's so true. You just feel so good. You're like, I wrote a full short story. Like I can edit this and submit it now, and like I have a draft, and it's exciting. 19 this year, just a little guy. Oh, yes, you are a little guy. um, use the you can. You can add people. I didn't even know that. How did I not know that? Just turned 21 on Saturday. Oh, yay! Happy birthday! So I can legally drink now. I'm very anxious and I'll never drink publicly, so it doesn't matter. I remember when I turned 21. When I turned 21 was a whole debacle. It was I don't even want to get into the story. It was not a great birthday. I can't believe that you can actually add people, and I'm just learning this now. Anyways, it doesn't highlight the name though. That's probably why I didn't know because I don't see any of that. I just see like your comments, so that's probably why I was like, I have no idea. Anyway, I don't want to write right now, but I'm just gonna pull up a timer because I have zero. I might just work, to be honest. I have zero drive to write, so I might as well get some work done. In the meantime. I'm just doing research right now. I really like what I'm doing, so the research will take a little bit. It'll probably take me to the end of my hours, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I live in Bermuda, so the legal drinking age is 18, and for my 18th birthday, my mother got me and my friends Absolute Smash over some minute to win it games. Ooh, I had a minute to win it birthday party. Now, granted, it wasn't, it didn't have alcohol because I was like 10. But it was such a fun party. I remember it. It was very entertaining, I think. I had a whole bunch of people over who we invited, and it was really fun. The legal drinking age in Canada is 19, but I don't drink personally because I hate the taste of alcohol. I will drink de-alcoholized. I like when they take the alcohol out of it. I just hate the burning sensation. I'm like, this is gross. I'm gonna have silly, goofy times at work on my webcomic outline as a treat. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna work. I'm just gonna set the timer for half an hour and work, honestly. Yeah, not feeling like writing yet. Yeah, it's like too early, I feel like to write. Hi, Muse. Thanks for coming. My sibling was gonna take me out to get a drink, but I got a sudden flare up of my chronic illness. No, it gets triggered by eating sometimes. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. The flares suck. I'm so sorry. Scholarly coffee. I hope you do feel better. Yes, I agree. Like the capital N nasty. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, well, this is very valid as well. Like, I don't judge. Like, um, That's fun. I think it's the end of the workday. It's Friday. I can't stand the burning sensation, so I just don't. I just saw my mom walking past because yeah, you've seen it in videos. My I live in the basement, but there's a window in here, which is why it's quite bright, despite it being in the basement. And so I just saw my mom walking by, and it reminded me of like this whole like situation that we've had going on at my house, where um there's like a family of bunnies living in my backyard. So there's been a bunny living. I don't know if it's the same one that I got in a vlog one time, like 2 years ago, but I'm scared of bunnies, by the way. Preface, I'm scared of rabbits. I've been scared of rabbits my whole life. I don't think it's just rabbits, but it's just small, like small animals like birds, like hamsters, squirrels. Anyways, they've been living here for a while, and my dad named it Peter because he grew up loving Peter Rabbit as a kid. But we found out that Peter's actually a girl. We still call her Peter, like whatever. And she gave birth like on the weekend, and so we found the nest and saved them because there were two of them that I don't know if she just kind of because bunnies are very like prepared, is what my sister learned. Like they won't give birth unless like their nest is ready. They'll give birth like right near the nest or whatever. But two of them were kind of a bit farther from the nest, so it seemed like something had happened. Anyway, we saved those two. The other ones are living in a nest under my deck, which I sometimes film videos on. And now they're gone. I think maybe they're old enough now to like move. So she might have taken them somewhere else where it's a little more secure. I think she lives under our gazebo. There's a gazebo. I've also filmed videos in there before. So they might be under there now. I don't think they were eaten because that would be terrible, but it doesn't look disturbed. It looked like they deliberately left. Anyway, I agree it has been a long week. I can't wait for the weekend. I think I'm going thrifting this afternoon. I'm so freaking excited. I don't want to spend money, so I have like a limit on only buying shit that I actually want. Like I don't actually need it just because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get something. No. So I need it. I need some time, okay? I agree with you. I don't care for acquiring it either. I just like don't have any. I don't like socialize anyway. I don't have friends, so it's like it's not like it's like a social thing for me either. Like whatever. Um, I am kind of evil. I do like beer, but I like the light ones, like probably the ones that people would like laugh at you for liking. I like beers, but I drink like a sip of my parents. I'm not gonna drink a whole one because I don't like it enough for that fake basement. So funny. No, it's like an actual basement. Um, but I was lucky because of where it is. I think how the basement is. You know, like some people have basements, but they're actually on the floor. Like, no, I have to like look up because you can see where the ground is. So the ground from my head is like half a foot above me. Yeah. Oh, that's not that bad actually. Yeah, from the top of my monitor, about half a foot. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I'm lucky that I have all this light. Um in here. It's not like that like it's not that different to my room upstairs that I used to share with my sister. Like it's not that different, which is crazy because that one's not in a basement. Bunnies. Hi Charlie. We were talking about bunnies and basements and work. um it's like Kevin from Up. Ah, he's so cute. I have a bunny. Her name is Spice, but I call her Monkey, and she's the sweetest girl. Oh, that's so cute. Um, I don't know if I like would say hello. I think there's something about like small animals like that. I get the heebie-jeebies. It might be their eyes. I don't know. But I also do find them cute because sometimes there's videos like on Instagram and I'm like, oh, that's such a cute bunny. So it depends. Anyways, if it helps, I'm drinking champagne. Ooh, champagne. Yeah, like my brother, sister, and I remember a core memory like 2 years ago, Christmas. My mom bought us like me and my sister like de-alcoholized champagne, and there was like an extra bottle from the festivities. So we were rewatching like Avatar: The Last Airbender, just out here in the basement. We have a TV over there. And the three of us were just like drinking it straight from the bottle. It was awesome. So I do like champagne, just as long as it's de-alcoholized. Which to some people I think tastes gross, but I like it. Anyways, um, do you have your own place, or do you and your sister still live together? Oh, that's so nice that you think I can have my own place. Oh no, I don't have my own place. I live in my childhood home. I used to live alone with my sister. Um, in an apartment when I went to school in Victoria, but obviously I moved a year ago and I just moved back to my childhood home. I've only lived in two places, Victoria, and here. So it's the same house that I used to film all my older videos in. My videos up until last year, so literally 2022 and before, all the videos were filmed in my other room. Got a CD player. Yes, yes, yes. And thrifted a Fleetwood Mac CD. My local thrift stores usually have such horrible CDs, but I will not give up. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, keep looking because sometimes you get lucky. And there are literally like 29 people here. Maybe I should do all the streams at this time. Like the stream's popping right now. I love CDs. They're the best. Her eyes are kind of creepy. They're just black marbles with no soul. Yeah, maybe that's what it is about bunnies. I don't think I can handle that. I'm sorry. But cute. I'm like they're soft, so maybe if I don't see their face, like it'll be okay. um yes, I love living it. I love living at home. It's the best. I live with a whole bunch of people. Everybody still lives at home. My older brothers still live at home. I live with my elderly grandma, but looking at her, you wouldn't know she's elderly because she has way more energy than me, even though she's like 82. I love it. I will never leave. Especially now that I have my own space, I'm like, Mom, like maybe we shouldn't have done this because I'm never gonna go. I'm just kidding. She wouldn't want me to go anyway. You love small animals. Well, maybe we should like if I need to be around small animals, like you could come with me and then I wouldn't be so scared. Black guys with no soul. It's a great time for the UK. Yeah, it's right at the end of work hours. Yeah, I know. Like, cause yeah, the UK is 5 hours, right? So what is it? It's almost 7 there now. Um, Usually I do them like where it's like 8 or 9 in the UK. Anyway, how's it only been 26 minutes? I feel like we've been talking for ages. Usually I talk for 45 minutes and then we start writing. Oh, it's almost 6 p.m. Are you guys only 4 hours ahead? I thought it was 5. I thought it was 5. Do you not change for like the summer? Oh, almost 7 is actually because I know when the time it's because I know it's usually 5 hours, isn't it? Okay, you would know better than me, but maybe it's because like the time hasn't sprung for. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, you're on. Okay, I didn't. Okay, that's good to know. Whole time I thought when you because I know that your daylight savings ended later, right? Like in March, late March. I don't know. I think. I thought that it would spring back. Well, clearly I don't know anything. Well, that's good to know. I'm learning things today. Um, it's 12:52 in Ohio. It's the same time here. I guess I don't. I'm not gonna embarrass myself on how badly I am at geography, but I did not know that Ohio was Eastern. Rachel, obsessed with baby goats. Also want to visit Thailand to meet my father's 400 ducks he owns on his in-laws farm. Oh, that's so cute. Ducks. I think I would be too scared to touch them, but they're so cute. Yes. Okay. End in March makes it hard when you're planning streams with Eastern time friends. So what time is it usually like throughout the year in the UK? Is it usually 5 hours ahead in the UK? And then it like switches to 4 hours? How does this work? I'm very interested. 1:30 p.m. in Argentina. Interesting. So like Argentina's like half an hour, a little bit over, like ahead. Interesting, huh? 400 ducks sounds so cute. You could write like a children's book. I feel like about the 400 ducks. That's cute. Wow, this is like the most populated stream that I have had in a long time. We don't usually always hit 31 people, and usually like people will leave when we hit like 30. So 32. Oh my gosh, there's hella people here. You meant 154. I was like, okay, I was like 130. I was like, I don't know if you can be like 20 minutes off on a time zone, but maybe I was learning something new today. So we're also in the similar time zone. You're like an hour ahead of me. Cool. He sent me a video once of him opening the gate and they'll just pour out. Oh, that's cute, but loud. Oh gosh. 9 a.m. in Oregon. Yeah, I know. It's not a great time for the West Coast. The streams are never a great time for the West Coast, I feel. I'm so sorry. Like, especially if you're like in school or something. Yeah, it's not a good time. I really need to, maybe the answer is doing more streams. I don't know. Um, oh, special interest in ducks. That's so cute. Okay, maybe they are cute. Cause I looked at the I'm not going out. Well, when they were there, they're gone now. I have no idea where the bunnies actually are now in the yard. Or if they're, yeah, they have to still be in the yard, just somewhere. Um, but I wasn't going alone to go look at them because I was like, I'm too scared. They're not doing anything. I was like, what if they jump on me? They can't. I know it doesn't make any sense. Um, anyways, I think we can maybe do some writing if you think would 20 work for you guys. I'm gonna do work though, because I just don't feel like writing. I have good ideas for writing, and I was already plotting book 3, like of whatever this book is called. What are they called again? Seventh Virtue. I was planning book 3. But anyways, what am I saying? My brain's not working. That's exactly why I'm not writing. I just don't feel like writing because my brain's not been working the last couple days. Oh, I have a question. Hold on. It's like 10 a.m. where I am. I'm having a coffee while we chat. Oh, that's nice. What time zone is that? Ah, I don't know. I just got used to thinking about time zones a lot when I used to live out in BC and everybody else that I knew was not there. School does get in the way. I know it's not a good time, and no, it's not a good time. Yeah, no, I don't. With birds, I'm like birds. No, I used to have birds too. Like my family used to when I was very young, long time ago, like nearly 20 years ago, to be honest. I think. We used to have like they're parakeets, but parakeets and budgies are the same thing, right? I didn't know they could talk. The whole time they could have been talking. Anyways, do you find that a character is more difficult to write the more distant they are from your baseline personality? Yeah, probably. Probably. If I had to write somebody who is like drastically different from me, like didn't have any part of me in them, it would be difficult because I write through a lot of empathy. And like, I don't know, it would probably be difficult for me to connect to them, but it's not impossible, I wouldn't say. But every single character that I've really written with, at least in a point of view, has had some sort of me in them, I think. So scared of butterflies. Butterflies and insects, I don't mind. I'm totally fine with bugs. Like, I love them, honestly. I'm the resident bug taker outer in my house, but for some reason, small animals, no. Thank you for coming, Charlie. Um, Habit to drink tea on the streams. Oh, that's fun. Newfoundland runs at GMT 2:30. Those time zones that aren't full hours are odd. Yeah, that is odd. Huh. I don't even, my brain's gonna explode. I've started writing, only got like 28 words so far, but I'm closing out chapter 1. After 3 months, that's not so bad. You know what? I've taken 2-3 months to write a chapter before. That's okay. Having iced coffee, but I made way too much and now my stomach feels kind of funny. Oh, that's no fun. I had an iced coffee too, but as you can see, it's like done. But I didn't have regular milk. So I had evaporated milk and it tastes so fucking good. It tastes just like my grandma on my dad's side makes iced coffee at Christmas, and I forgot that she uses evaporated milk in it, and that's why it tastes so good. Funnily, I don't like evap milk in anything else. I had it in my tea this morning, and it was like, no. I have a friend who's scared of sunflowers. Not sure why. They're kind of heebie-jeebie to look at. I get it. I like sunflowers, but yeah, I get it. One episode of SpongeBob has me scared of butterflies for eternity. What one was that? What was the plot of that one? I don't remember. That's what's weird. I love most bugs, but butterflies just freak me out. They drink mud and eat meat. Huh? What? Dive bomb me every time I step outside. Okay, yeah, I will be scared too. Sorry that you're not feeling well. Next Friday, I'll be back. I should be. Wormy. I'm looking it up. Oh no. What is this? I don't remember. I think I've watched like all the episodes, but I don't remember that one. Eee. Sandy goes out of town and asks SpongeBob to watch her worm. God, I feel like it's ringing a bell, but I don't know. I used to watch SpongeBob every single day when I was a kid. And it turns into a butterfly while she's gone. The whole town gets destroyed. That sounds like a typical SpongeBob. So, to be honest, small animals don't scare me, but they give me anxiety because I'm constantly afraid they're gonna get squished. Yeah, they scare me. I don't know. It's like the little hands. Love the symbolism of butterflies drinking mud and eating meat. Yeah, I think that could be like that could be something. I think that's interesting. Anyway, let me set this timer. I'm gonna work. I'm working late because I have autism. That's how I've been singing it. God, I need to move this. My notebook is in the way. Let me share my screen with you. Hopefully I can do a little writing, but I don't really feel like doing any of it. So I need to go into Slack and I need to turn off all of my notifications because how do I do that? Like, how do I just turn it off? Like, how do I do that? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Set yourself as away. Pause notifications until tomorrow. And I'm going to do the same other one because they keep distracting me. I have a lot of Slacks. Like, why are there 3? But anyways, sorry. There we go. Ooh. When I use a notebook, I have to use certain pens so the texture doesn't bother me so much. Yeah, I'm like that too, but I like when pens like for some reason this pen, this Muji one, isn't very good in like for work stuff. I don't know why. When I'm drafting, like it moves very quickly, but I don't want it to move that fast when I'm writing to-do lists. So I need to get like a ballpoint pen, like or I don't know, like this is like an ink. This is a gel ink ballpoint pen. I don't like this one. Like, you know, ones that are like inkier. I need one that's kind of like jellier. So random. Anyways, let me share this now. Share screen. And then we'll go for 20 minutes and then, okay, let's do 25. Let's do 25. See you guys after it's done. Okay, that was the end of sprint one. How did you guys do? I did good. I designed like two slides for this thing that I'm doing. So that's good because like now that the sort of template's created, it's gonna be pretty fast to input the rest of the data. So yeah. Oh, I see Ava joined us. I hope you're still here. I am happy that you didn't miss another stream. We did one earlier today because, as we have talked about a couple extensively on the stream, I have to work, but I think that I'm actually making good time. So, I might actually have some time to relax instead of working. So that might be good. Actually, no, I might go on a run. So, yeah. Oh well. The grind never stops. Just kidding. I don't subscribe to that ideology. 237 words for Muse. Yay, congrats. That's awesome. Um yeah, I haven't written that many words in a long time. It's been a long time. The last stream I think I wrote a sentence. Yeah. Made ramen and looked over old character profiles. Okay, well that's awesome. Now I'm craving ramen. You know what? For lunch I think I'm going to have spicy noodles. That's a great idea. With a whole bunch of cheese. Wrote nasty and evil stuff. That's so funny. I'm happy that you were able to write those things. Finished chapter one at a decent spot. Started two. Oh, great. Wow, you did a lot. Nice. 327 words on a fanfic. Nice. Don't know how many words. That's very valid. That's okay. I have nothing to write at the moment because I finished Foreign Birds a few days ago. I didn't see that. Did you post about it? That's so cool. Congrats. That's amazing. Oh, it always feels so nice to finish a draft. I only wrote 118 words, but I made a banging smoothie. Okay, that's awesome. What was in the smoothie? Now I kind of need to know. Procrastinated a bit, sent my edit letter to my critique partner for her book, and started editing my May vlog. Oh, nice. I'll have to check out your writing vlogs too. Hold on. Like, let me look you up as well. I'm sorry. This is like putting you on the spot off the stream, but I'm always trying to find new YouTube to watch. So let's see if you'll show up. Oh, awesome. I love your thumbnails. They're very cute. I will check out your channel. Planning for a new work in progress on Western at the beginning of the summer. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love having like a summer work in progress. If I could just get my shit together, I could have one too. Oh, you love what you wrote. Yay, that's awesome. Yay. Oh, I'm so excited. Wrote 2 pages of brainstorming / concept development. Oh, that's a lot. Nice. Concept development, man. I'm so curious about the process. 146 words on the description. I've been procrastinating, working on the computer today, so I can't. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's so valid, though. Procrastinate. I'm just not writing. I was like, you know what? Huh, books have I written? I don't need to write anymore right now. I'm good. Mostly talked about lunch with my family, and then when I got back, I managed a sexy 41 words. That's fun because I saw lunch and I was like Billy's song, and then I was like, no, you're probably talking about like actual lunch, but I was listening to her album nonstop when I work because it helps me like as a timer. I'm like, okay, it's been 45 minutes. My mom and I went out kind of for a late lunch together. I don't dine in restaurants anymore because of the pandemic, but I've been trying, like, not that I'm trying to get back to it because like I don't need to get back to like it's not that big. Like I can live without dining in restaurants. But we usually do takeout for everything. And I went the first time with a friend a couple weeks ago. So my mom and I was fulfilling one of my prescriptions and we had to wait half an hour. So we were like, what if we run into this Chinese restaurant really fast? We were in and out in 20 minutes. Like, where else are you getting service that quickly? Like, it was amazing. There wasn't anybody in there, which was good. I still had my mask like for when I wasn't eating or whatever, but it was, I think there was like 6 other people in there. It was very spaced out or whatever. So that was nice. We might go like in the middle of the day more often. Like, if we ever want to go to restaurants, but I might suggest that to my grandma. We can go in the middle of the day because I'm still very I've never caught COVID. I'm very still cognizant about responsibility in terms of COVID. So I don't want to go out that frequently, but it was fun. It was like my first time really like in like it first time in a Chinese restaurant since 2020, which was crazy because I'm always in restaurants, period, before then. But it was very nice. It was so good. We had like rice noodle. What was it? It was like rice noodles with like black bean sauce and beef. I think it was so good. It was like it was hot, first of all, like piping hot, like temperature wise. It was so good. I was like, this is the freshest thing I've ever had in my whole life. Um, Now I'm hungry. I'm just talking about food now because I'm hungry. I need to go get lunch. Next sprint, I'll do lunch. Got a second rhyme for espresso writer's version. I'm working like because I'm a writer. My characters look so cute when I make them up. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great slant rhyme. What projects are everyone working on right now? Mine's a story or novella slash novel. Don't know yet about a girl who's not quite a girl, but mostly a blackbird. I'm not really working on anything myself. Like I said, feel like writing on this ground right now, and there's really no like rush because it's like it's just for me. So I'm not writing that right now, but I did want to novelize Changing States, like I mentioned. So I've been thinking about how to do that, and I just need to jump into it. So hopefully I can do it in the summer. It'd be fun. Though I don't want to focus on that because I do want to write Houses with Teeth this summer. It's kind of like a goal of mine to try to write a little bit of it. At least I'd like to write like 10,000 words of it in the summer. Ooh. Greek yogurt. Oh, is this the smoothie? Greek yogurt, frozen strawberries, mangoes, and pineapple, carrots, apples, and celery with a little passion fruit juice. Ooh, that I for sure didn't steal from my sibling. Passion fruit juice sounds so good though, and all of that. My grandma would love to be on this stream right now because she's constantly making like juice. She doesn't make smoothies, but she does make juice. We don't have a juicer, so I think she makes them in a blender and then like straightens them pulp out. Um, but she would love that. Anyways, when I do concept development, I write down every way the story could be written. Whoa, different settings, atmospheres, characters, themes, and then pull from each. That is so interesting. I've never heard of that process before, but I love that. I love hearing about people's different processes and stuff. But now I'm thinking about what I should get for lunch. What can I make quickly that would be delicious? Yeah, I'm just thinking about the ramen, and I have oyster mushrooms too. Or no, they're king oyster mushrooms. So I could drop a giant king oyster mushroom into the. I like the bulldog ramen. If anyone knows fire noodles, yeah, that would be awesome. Daydreaming about lunch now. Making dinner. Now it's meatballs, tomato sauce, rice. Since we're talking about no, oh my god, that sounds so good. Anything in food. I'm gonna set a timer so I can go eat. I'm gonna set the timer for longer though. We'll do like even longer just because I think this will be the last one. I'll log off a bit earlier than I usually do. Actually, it's not really much earlier. We'll do 30 minutes maybe. That should give me enough time to make my lunch and then I'll do more work if I have time, but I doubt it. So, anyways, writing one self-indulgent one-shot fic that revolves around a character's fetish. Wow, fetish. That's so niche when you look it up. All the results are about him. Trying to think. Do I know this character? I'm like thinking about all the results are about him. You know what? Maybe I don't want to know. Had ramen for lunch. We could be twinsies. Yeah, I love it. But I just make a whole spectacle out of it. When I make the fire noodles, I'll add like green onion, and then I need some cheese, and I don't want it that hot, so I might add some like mayo or something. Or an egg. Okay. Just had breakfast and now I'm hungry again. I had dumplings for breakfast. They were good. Like the big Costco bags, those were so awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna set this timer up and go eat because now I just keep talking about food. All right, hold on one second. Share screen. Here we go. Yay. See you in a half hour. Yay! Okay, that was the end of the second and probably final sprint. I hope it went well for you. I did eat lunch and I got like a little under 10 minutes of work done. So lunch took like 22 minutes. So I'm happy with that. And I only have way less than an hour. No, what is it? A little over an hour left of work. So it's not going to take long. And I'm excited about what I'm doing. It's just the design phase, which is going to go by really fast. Mm, I see Bella and Tess joined. Hi, thanks for coming. Muse got 320 words. Nice. Also need to eat. Yeah. It's kind of good timing because I think I'm gonna go on a run. And I cannot eat like close to when I go on a run. So yeah, probably good timing on my part. Finally, after a whole week of terrible timing. Got 200-ish words in my outline. Oh yay, that's awesome. Made a meme board. Oh, for your critique partners books. Finished making dinner and debated for ages what to watch while eating dinner. Yeah, I've been watching all of like Gordon Ramsay shows on YouTube. So I was watching Kitchen Nightmares. I like Hotel Hell the best, but Kitchen Nightmares is pretty good too. Oh, but I feel that not productive. Yeah, I got like 8 minutes on that, but I like doing the longer sprints. I feel like people like them. It's my dad texting about. Let's see. Oh, my brother. That's okay. Sorry. On developments. I have to reply to that in the family group chat. Anyways, so yeah, I don't think I will. I don't know. I might do writing today, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it. You know what? I feel like I need to take advantage of the time that I just don't feel like writing and just not write because I'm very like on it with writing most of the time. So it's like, oh, if I don't feel like it, it's kind of like a low break, you know? Currently in between a zombie movie, 28 Days Later, and Princess Diaries 2. I have not watched Princess Diaries 2. I only ever watched the first one like once. Because I was like an Ella Enchanted girly. I never watched Princess Diaries until I was like a couple years ago, actually, like kind of more recently than I would have liked. 156 words, telekinetic guy says, my favorite line. Ooh, I love reading your work. The crowd cried out, their demands whirling up into a cacophony of, is that how you say that word? I don't know. Of swears, prayers, ooh, and protests, which hurt Victor's ears to push through. Oh, nice. I love the like a little like rhyme in swears and prayers. That's nice. 437 words for Stein. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Ran out of time of steam during the last 5 minutes, so I just got to doing other stuff. Yeah, 30 minutes of like pure writing is kind of a lot, but I like it for like if you just want to like take some time to settle into the sprint rather than writing. Like for 20 minutes, I feel like I really need to like write for the whole 20 minutes, like to feel like it was substantial. But with 30 minutes, like you can kind of like ease yourself into it, which is nicer. Yeah. Reese wrote 120 words. My eyes started glazing over my skirt or top. I think I need a nap or something. Man, it's Friday. I feel that. God, I'm so excited for the weekend. One thing about being employed, like you can like look forward to the weekend again. I haven't had that feeling, oh God, in over a year, so it's kind of nice. Wow, 1,619 words so far today. It's fun drafting alongside y'all. Well, thank you for joining us. Princess Diaries 2 isn't as good as the first one to me, but it's still so good. Yeah, I need to rewatch the first one because I think I watched it in 2020 and I haven't watched it again since. I figured out the topic of my speech and wrote notes on the Highgate Vampire. Very interesting. Congrats on figuring out the topic of your speech. Childhood movies. Yeah, I was a big Ella Enchanted girly, and I still am. So that was like one of the big ones for me. And then like Enchanted, like Disney's Enchanted. Played on my phone and debated crime. That's so me. I got a new phone, which is not helping my like minor phone addiction. Whew, I think like I've been like I have like I don't know. Does anyone feel like you get so kind of like overwhelmed and tired that you just end up like scrolling on your phone for forever? I'm kind of in that era right now. Not that I'm even particularly overwhelmed. I don't really. I'm not. So I don't know why I'm using my phone even more than I usually do. But I'm excited to go on a run today because I haven't run in a while. It's been days, man. Like maybe 4 days, 4 or 5, 3 or 4 days, which I usually do one every other day. So I'm just missing out. But you know what? Maybe I'm also procrastinating it because it's one of the runs where I have to run in intervals, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. At least it's longer intervals. It's like a 15-minute interval and then a 10-minute interval and a 5-minute interval. What happened to the run where I just run 30 minutes straight? I shouldn't wish for that because my next run is 35 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. Scrolled for like 2 hours last night. It was not okay. Every morning should we check out my screen time? Should I expose myself? It's bad. It's really bad, which is crazy because when I was a teenager, it wasn't as bad. You'd think it would have been worse when I was a teenager. And even when I was like, it was only got really bad. You know what, girl, when YouTube shorts, that's the problem. Short form content, I need to block that. I need to block it because it's oh, okay. You know what? I don't feel that bad. If my daily average is 4 hours and 23 minutes, it's usually like 8 hours. So I don't feel that bad anymore. Uh, yeah, but I'm trying to reduce my screen time. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be the social experiment generation. What happens when you give young people phones? Terrible, terrible things. Anyway, what are you guys planning on doing this weekend? Like, are you planning on writing? I might, but again, I don't really feel like it. So last weekend was fun. I mentioned doing the double feature where I'd go like downtown and watch 2 movies, and I did. So I ended up watching Challengers. And my sister came with me. She never agrees to go anywhere with me, so it was so fun. I watched Challengers first, and then we watched I Saw the TV Glow. I loved Challengers. Challengers was perfect. It's the best movie I've watched all year, and I've watched 37 movies this year. So it was really good. Loved it. Like it was perfect. It was really perfect. I didn't like I Saw the TV Glow as much. It was probably not for me, but I know that it's like getting really rave reviews, especially among like trans women, like seeing themselves in a story or whatever. So I didn't realize that it was like an allegory until after, and so that made a lot more sense. I wish I had watched it like kind of knowing that it was an allegory before I went into it, but it was really cool because that I Saw the TV Glows where my brother is in a band that had a song in that movie, so it was kind of cool. It only plays for like a second, and it's like in a car scene, and it's just the instrumental. But if you look up the song after, you'll be able to be like, oh my god, that was the song. So that was fun. But it was just what I love most about the movies was just spending time with my sister. I want to convince her to go downtown with me more often because it's a big trek. And it things went kind of south with our plans for getting there last week or whatever. And I was just really happy like we were able to like figure it out, and it was so fun. And we got pretzels, and I actually owe her money for that. I need to that's a reminder. Anyways, so it was really fun. It was a really good weekend. I went with my mom to do her interval running one time, and I almost died. I tapped out after the first like a minute of running. Well, I think the interval running, like I'm losing patience for it because my last run was 6 intervals at 5 minutes, which running 5 minutes now for me is easy. Like it's not like hard at all, which is crazy because I couldn't even run like for a minute before. But I'm doing Couch to 5K. And I'm like on week 8, so literally next week is like the 5K. And so granted, like it's easier for me because I'm not running outside. I'm running on a treadmill. I can't run outside. I'm too scared to do that, and also I don't want to like break up my joints. So I feel like this is a good primer. Then I'm gonna start running outside, maybe. But honestly, if I don't want to, I think running inside on a treadmill is better than not running for me. And so, yeah, 5 minutes is easy, but then doing it 6 times. Because the day or 2 days before I had done a 30-minute straight run, and it's the same amount of time. But like with the interval training, it was so much harder. Like it was a miserable run, but I did it somehow. Tried to quit shorts before, and I keep coming back. It's not a drug my brain should chill. I think the problem I have is with Instagram Reels because I don't click on YouTube Shorts as often anymore. But my problems all started when YouTube Shorts started because I don't have TikTok, and so I remember like that's really now like where I understand people talking about doom scrolling. Now I get what doom scrolling is because I never had an issue with doom scrolling. I got jalapeno in my eye, fantastic. Anyways, I never had an issue with doom scrolling before. Now these short form content. I really just got to delete the Instagram app. But the thing is, I do a lot of work, like my work is on Instagram, so I can like change the setup on my phone. I like Instagram though. So like what do I do? I saw somebody here like say that somebody they do like put a sticker over it, which is not a bad idea. Yeah, Challengers was so good. I loved it. I just want to watch it again. So good. Watched Challengers the other day. I thought it was so good. Didn't super love it, but I enjoyed it. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. But it's everybody has different opinions. I have bad, opinions on movies that like people really loved. So I just really depends on what you kind of like. In terms of the stuff that I like watching, it was kind of perfect for what I like. Saw the Fall Guy last week and I loved it. Yeah, I want to go back more to theaters too because I think it's fun. I mentioned it last week. I don't, I was mentioning it earlier. I don't go out to like eat because of COVID. But like I think I've gotten into a good routine. I'm lucky. I don't, I have the ability to still go out in public and not, like kind of assess my risk or whatever. So I'm trying to like do little things like that feel comfortable. So, ooh, it's my number 2 this year because All of Us Strangers killed emotionally. I need to watch that movie. Where is it? Where can I watch it? Hold on, I'm gonna look at it. Look it up. Oh my gosh, I really need to go to bed. Where can I watch it? Hulu. Okay, I have to buy it. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to rent it. But I want to watch it in like good quality. Like I need to get it in HD. Your brother's in a band? Yeah, my oldest brother's in 2 bands. He has his own band and then he is a guitarist in the other band that had the song in the movie. Not much of a movies person, so Challengers might be the first movie I watched all year to be honest. Oh wow, yeah, no, I've always been a movies person, but I've become even more of a movies person since one thing that you don't realize, like that's kind of weird about twins, is that sometimes it can feel like you can't. Maybe people who are in like relationships, like not that twins is like being a couple, but it's similar in how you might think of like I need to always include the other person. So it's kind of odd where it's like, oh, I don't think I can watch this because I need my sister to watch it with me. But now, like that, I watch a lot of things by myself because I'm like, oh, actually, I could just watch whatever I want whenever I want it. Same thing with her. She's finding things that she likes to watch. She watches a lot of like history stuff. And then I like to watch a lot of like weird gay movies. um, my mom also does Couch to 5K. I went with her on the first one and I couldn't do it. Yeah, I love Couch to 5K. It's really awesome. And it's like really made me fall in love with running because I've always wanted to be a runner. But like I was like, I don't know if I can. Why am I like pretzeling my like I'm hypermobile, so I can like contort myself into like straight. You're lucky you can't see what's happening. Anyways, yeah. So it's been a good program for like sort of like making me really enjoy it. I realized I like long distance running more than I like sprinting. I think it's more fun. Speaking of your sister, I listened to your podcast for the first time and her writing was so good. Really cool that you both write so well. No, she's an even better writer than me. If y'all think my writing is girl, her writing is so much better. Like Sarah's so good at writing, and I was so excited because like she can finally kind of share it again. She used to be online, but she doesn't really have an online presence at all anymore. And so all of the writing in that video, I think, or the podcast was hers. I have phases. Sometimes I just watch movies. Other times I want to just watch TV shows. I have a hard time watching a lot of TV shows because like I feel like it takes a lot of processing energy for me. It's like the same thing with like reading a lot of books. I kind of need like at least like 6 business months to like, process a show that I really liked or like a book I really liked too. Weird gay movies, save me, weird gay movies. That's what I thought. Like I saw the TV Glow, I thought it would. I mean, it is really in that. If you can find it anywhere to watch it, or you can watch it in theaters too. I know it's probably kind of showing in niche places, more maybe in the U.S. Not many theaters here were showing it. But anyways, so that one kind of falls under the camp of like Gregor Rocky kind of weird. It's cool. Watch a lot of true crime docuseries, especially in the background while working. Yeah, I used to really be big into true crime for years, and then I stopped listening to it. And then I was like, I don't think I can listen to it again, even though I listened to it for like 10 years. Ooh, Scandal. I have to look that one up. I love going to the movies, but I prefer to watch stuff that's not from America. I just always end up getting disappointed somehow if it is. I think also it depends on what you're watching from like American filmmakers. Because if it's like the big blockbuster movies, that might be why too. But I've really enjoyed watching like some of the either older American movies or um like indie films, stuff like that. My only critique of Challengers is that it should have had one more explicitly gay scene. I just think it would improve the narrative. I think I had said that. I was like, I was just waiting on that. But you know what? I think it works with what was sort of in it. I thought it was a great movie. I want to watch it again so bad. And I loved how the characters were able, I won't spoil it or anything, but the actors were able to play the characters at different ages, like really convincingly. So I love that. I love TV so much, but I have this nasty habit of skipping the first and last episodes of a show. That's so interesting. I'm so intrigued. I'm like, there's no time for a 2-hour movie. Then I watch 53-minute shorts. That's literally me. I'm like, oh no, I don't have time for a movie. Scrolls on my phone for 2 hours. I can't watch true crime because it messes with my head so bad. Yeah, I don't think it messes with mine like in the same way. Like it's not necessarily that it messes. I just realized I was like, yeah, maybe it was. Never mind. Maybe it was. um, Honesty should have been gayer, but overall it was a great watch. I had fun. I loved it because I think there's something I've been really enjoying movies that were like queer coded, like from like the 80s or whatever. Like, you know, like and watching these older movies, like 90s or whatever, older movies where they might not have been explicitly queer, but like in I don't know if it was intentional, like some of the gestures or whatever. I personally, you know, some people are like, "It's queer baiting." To me, I'm like, I like it. I like when you know, obviously, I think the explicit representation, even in challenges, is awesome, right? And we need that. But I like the moments that are kind of like you can read into it. Like I watched Point Break. Is that the one with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves in it with my dad. And I Googled it after, and I was like, I was so right about like the queer like subtext in this one. So I just love when like there's like a little subtextual little things in movies. I find that fun. So that's probably why I like sort of more of like the like what is the word I'm looking for? Like it wasn't super explicit. I like that too, but I liked it particularly in this movie. I like when movies do that. I don't know. Challengers Watch Party when it hits like streaming, ooh, I'm gonna watch that again. I agree with you. I've been so impatient with movies nowadays. Like, why is everything over 3 hours? I know. Challengers is the only 2-hour movie that I've watched in a long time that I think warrants the length. Like, it did a good job using the length. But I've been watching a lot of older movies too, like, and you have to, like, a lot of them were like 2 hour, like 2.5, like they were getting up there. Cause I think, you know, an hour and a half movies are usually like kind of the sweet spot for me. But I've been watching, yeah, a lot of the 2-hour ones. And some of them you just like the patience. Oh, it's hard. I just watch the same 3 2-hour long videos all the time. Ooh, what videos? Boy Break, favorite movie of all time. Oh, I didn't know this about you. I was reblogging things on my side blog. I don't know if you saw them when I watched it. I watched it a couple weeks ago. I don't know. It was actually probably in March or April. April, I think. It was so good. My dad was just like, "Oh, um, we should watch this movie," because I don't know what it was. I'm gonna go on Letterboxd because something about what I had said was like I was talking to him and he was like, "Oh, then we have to watch this movie." Maybe it was just I think I was just saying I like Keanu Reeves. I think because I like Keanu Reeves. I don't know why. I just think you know I think everybody likes Keanu Reeves, but I like have like an investment with Keanu Reeves that I shouldn't. But you know what? Anyways, so I was talking about it, and Dad was like, "Oh, we should watch this one." Blah 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 from also that time that you like you know because I like My Own Private Idaho too, which I think released in the same year. Yeah. Anyways, oh, hold on. Someone's coming to visit me. I don't know who it was. Anyways, so anyway, I loved it because when I was Googling it after, I was Googling everything after, I was like, oh my God, like I was so right about this. I was so right about the subtext. It was a good movie. The handcuff thing at the end, if you know, you know. Oh, it was so good. I do like subtlety gay narratives, like the way Madoka Magica does it is perfect. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Yeah, I like when they're like, I think all the different types of sort of queer narratives are great, but I think I have a sweet spot for when you can you can look back on Point Break and be like, okay. Uh, Hi Miko, we're talking about movies. I modeled my top 4 on Letterboxd after the color scheme in the Point Break poster. Can you do that? Like, what do you mean you modeled the color scheme? Like you chose movies that have the same color scheme? I don't even think I have a top 4 on. Why don't I do have that? Why don't I have that on Letterboxd? I don't even know how to really use Letterboxd. So, oh, it was my sister. She's so cute. She's like, sorry, I didn't think your stream starts so early. She could have come and said hello. Um, we'll watch a movie, but I'll binge Smosh Pit's 1 hour long Reddit videos. Watch a movie. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, I haven't been. I watched quite a few movies actually. No, I'm not gonna lie. This month, but I hadn't watched as many as I was before, and so that was a bit of a surprise. How many did I watch this month? How do I work Letterboxd? Okay, there we go. Oh, I only watched 3 movies in May. That's nothing. In April, I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 movies. In March, I watched 3. Why is this a sequence for me? I watched 3 and then I watched a ton. Then I watched 3 February. I watched 1 January. I watched 24, I think. It was crazy. I was unemployed. Feel guilty calling out movies for being too long because I'm writing a 700 people. I feel like, oh, this movie's too long, and then my manuscript's 200,000 words long. You want me so bad. It's like poison in your mouth, gay ass line. I know. That was so good. I was like, there were lines. I was like, when I was clocking it because I didn't know what going into it because my dad was just like, you love this movie, and then at the end I was like, Dad, this is gay, and then he was like, really, and then he's like, actually, I think you're right. Just chose movies with similar colors. Oh, that's cool. Now I need to create a top 4. I didn't even do that. What the internet did to Garfield by Super Eye Patch Wolf, and who did I? Oh, it's 2 videos. I think. Oh, is that the TikTok video? Is that because I wanted to go through that? I just haven't had time. Do love movies, but I always feel like I don't have time for them and instead waste my time watching YouTube. No, I had to start making it more of a habit to watch more movies. It's kind of like reading books, except watching movies. And sometimes I watch way too many. But I like them. They're fun. More fun to me than when I'm actually doing it than scrolling on YouTube. But I won't think that until I actually have pulled up the movie. Anyway, I'm gonna log off now because it's 2:30. I think I might take a quick walk with my sister since she was trying to visit me. And I miss her. We haven't hung out that much, even though we live together because I've been working such dumb hours because I'm I need to work on time management. But anyways, so I'm gonna run. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, I don't know what time. Honestly, you'll find out on Thursday. Thanks for coming because I literally posted at 10 p.m. last night. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to post about the stream. But this was fun. Hope you have a good weekend. I probably will go maybe hiking this week. Hiking. Ontario hiking is walking on a flat trail. Anyway, bye guys. I'm gonna sit here while this stream ends. Okay, bye.